Did Kelly Reilly really date Guy Ritchie? Who from the cast has 7 kids and paid $80 million for his divorce? And why did Wes Bentley go through a 12-step recovery program? Hi, I'm Janet. Let's start. Luke Grimes as Casey Dutton. The youngest son of John Dutton definitely got his cowboy spirit from the actor who played him. 'Cause if you were raised by a strict religious family, that would definitely leave its mark on you. This is exactly what happened to Luke Grimes. His father worked at the Open Bible Christian Church as a Pentecostal pastor and gave his son a proper education and a thoughtful perspective on life. If it's something I care about, there's no end to how much I will work at it, Grimes shared with Glass magazine. If I don't care about it, good luck getting me to do anything. I wish this were different. I'd probably be richer or something, but I guess I don't really care about that. The star of 50 Shades of Grey doesn't like to talk much about his personal life, though attentive fans have definitely gathered some clues about his previous relationship. Yes, he was rumored to have dated American actress Gillian Zinser, which is all because of social media networks. Zinser posted several photos on Instagram and Twitter showing how close they are. Despite the fact that neither of them ever confirmed or denied these rumors, we all know the truth. But unfortunately, the romance didn't last for too long. The latest rumors claim that Grimes is single right now. So, if some of you ladies had any serious thoughts about him, go ahead, try your best. And by the way, want to hear the most unbelievable part about Luke Grimes? He hasn't changed much over the years. Or rather, he hasn't changed at all. Just look at these photos. He probably knows the same secret that Jared Leto does. Kelsey ASBILLE Chow as Monica Dutton. Luke's on-screen wife has something in common with the actress who portrays her. Yes, we're talking about their love of studying. Just like many people all over the world who are in their late 20s, ASBILLE is juggling 2 lives, her big professional passion and her education. Yes, Kelsey studies human rights with a focus on Indigenous rights, and she really enjoys it. And if you're wondering, why doesn't she leave her studies if she's doing pretty great making movies and TV shows? Here's what she'd tell you. I see the value in education. And also, it's easy to get behind something that you're passionate about. So with what I'm studying in school and the projects I'm doing as well, I think that's what fuels me. Well, that's commendable. Despite acting and studying, Kelsey ASBILLE also finds enough time for her family and longtime boyfriend. She's been dating English actor William Moseley since 2012. And if you follow the happy couple on social media, you'll see how perfect they look together. The 28-year-old actress shared with New York Moves, "As I get older, being with my family becomes a top priority, so it's nice just to get everyone together to spend the time." Looks like it was all taken care of for the young actress, right? Good luck with your future endeavors, ASBILLE. Now, what about the rest of the cast? Cole Hauser as Rip Wheeler. Unlike Kelsey, Hauser never invested too much in his education. Having had several successful roles on stage, the young actor decided to leave high school and try himself as a professional actor. And he almost always played tough guys, which made him a perfect choice for the cowboy with a tragic and bloody past, Rip Wheeler. The intense career Hauser had after high school helped him to meet new and great actors and friends, including Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. They even worked together on several projects, including Dazed and Confused and Good Will Hunting. Hauser is married to a former actress and photographer, Cynthia Daniel. They have 3 beautiful kids, 2 sons and a daughter. And looking at Hauser's Instagram, you can feel how much he appreciates his family life. He's often hiking, racing cars, visiting his mother, and of course, spending time with his beautiful wife. 2 months ago, he praised his wife on Instagram saying, "Happy Mother's Day to the best mother I know. Thank you for the strength and love that you show our children every day. Love you, baby doll." Can you feel the vibes just looking at the photo? We can. Kelly Reilly as Beth Dutton. The actress who plays Rip's beloved Beth Dutton has a life credo: do whatever you love and never show off. Clearly, Reilly comes from a very modest family. Believe it or not, it's actually rather frowned upon in her house if someone speaks about themselves. Of course, there are times when you can celebrate what you've achieved, but I always carried my dad's voice in my head, telling me not to show off, explains Reilly. And indeed, there are not too many interviews with the actress, so we don't know a lot about her life. She was in a serious relationship with an actor, Jonah Lotan, back in 2006. They were even engaged and planned a beautiful wedding in Italy. We don't know any details about what went wrong, but the actors parted ways. Later, there were several rumors about her dating different filmmakers and actors, like British director Guy Ritchie, for example. Fans really pushed hard for that one, though she always denied rumors like that, saying that she only had professional relationships on and off sets. So, if you guys had any hopes about them, we have to disappoint you. In 2010, she started to date financier Kyle Bogger, and 2 years later, the happy couple got married. Luckily, Reilly didn't consider sharing her wedding photos showing off. Her Instagram page is full of beautiful and thoughtful posts about love, nature, her husband, and her dog. What we really appreciate about Reilly's personality is the way she treats her parents and her older brother. Family really means a lot to Reilly. That's why Reilly spends a lot of time together with them. She finally came to a point in her life where she doesn't feel the need to prove anything to anybody. Reilly's happy living her beautiful life. Wes Bentley as Jamie Dutton. As some of you might know, 15 years ago, Bentley had some very serious problems with heroin. It all started because of the sudden success that landed on him after the movie American Beauty. Bentley struggled with his newfound fame and turned to alcohol and drugs. His addiction was so strong that his wife, Jennifer Kwanz, who he'd been married to for 8 years, couldn't take it anymore. They got divorced, and around that time, Bentley confessed to himself and to his closest friend, who he didn't name, "I'm a drug addict, and I'm an alcoholic, and I need help. I need help or I'm going to die." In his interview with the New York Times in 2010, he told his story, hoping that it might help somebody else. Bentley went through the 12-step recovery program twice, and it was only due to his desire to start a new life and the professionals who helped him that he was able to overcome his crippling drug abuse. Even though this horrible experience ended in salvation for Wes, it probably helped him to portray Jamie Dutton, especially when the character was very close to ending his life. Now Wes Bentley is incredibly grateful for his recovery. "I've been given this second chance, and I'm going to do everything I can with it. And with Chris Nolan on Interstellar giving me an opportunity, I'm working with people that I can really learn from." Indeed, people were unbelievably open to helping him and supporting him. He's luckily married now to producer Jackie Swedberg. They have 2 kids, a son and a daughter, and their life seems almost picture perfect. If you ask Bentley about any plans for his future career, his answer would be, "I would definitely love to do a straight-up comedy, like a Judd Apatow movie or a whole Seth Rogen group. For so many years, I took everything so seriously. Life could have been a lot more fun." Jefferson White as Jimmy Herdstrom. Despite the unfortunate and shadowy past of his character, Jefferson lives a full life of bright opportunities. This man started on his creative path indulging in activities like chess club, choir, debate, photography, and of course, theater. And he didn't only act at school, he was also part of a local community theater. Where did he get all of the energy for that? All of the above, plus his unstoppable passion to try as many activities as possible, led him to appearing in many television shows, such as House of Cards, Law and Order, Blue Bloods, How to Get Away with Murder, The Americans, and Yellowstone, of course. Starting to understand now why his face looks so familiar? Besides acting, Jefferson seems to really enjoy communicating with his fans and taking all the advantages of that. Recently, White started to host a new digital series called Welcome to the Yellowstone, where he breaks down every episode from season 1. You can follow him on Twitter and Instagram, which is full of really great pictures shot by Jefferson himself. He's super active on every social network and responds to almost every comment. So, you know, it seems like Jefferson White is single. So why not give it a try, ladies? Kevin Costner as John Dutton. He has the biggest and friendliest family of any of the Yellowstone actors. Did you know that Kevin Costner has 7 kids? Which is much more than John Dutton has. To understand Costner's lifestyle and family's philosophy, let's go back in time, when Costner was 22 years old. He married fellow student Cindy Silva, and Costner becomes very sentimental remembering his first date with Silva. "I was just really proud that this girl would go out with me," he told People. "I wanted to show her to my parents." Despite the fact that they lived happily with their 2 daughters and son for almost 20 years, the couple got divorced in the 90s. Unfortunately, there were lots of rumors that Costner was unfaithful to his wife. True or false, we'll never know, because the couple never commented on any of these rumors. What we know for sure is that they amicably resolved all issues regarding their children and financial affairs and reached a full marital settlement. And, according to E! News, Silva received $80 million, making their divorce one of Hollywood's most expensive. Anyways, after 4 years of dating other women, Costner had a short affair with businesswoman Bridget Rooney, and together they had a son, Liam. But Kevin Costner only agreed to acknowledge that Liam was his son after Rooney forced him to take a paternity test. Finally, Costner married model and handbag designer Christine Baumgartner. She's 19 years younger than the legendary actor. But that doesn't seem to be an issue, as they've been living happily together since 2004. They have 3 kids, and Kevin Costner seems to always be very grateful for his family, and most importantly, for all of his children. When he accepted the Lifetime Achievement Award at the 20th Annual Critics' Choice Movie Awards in 2015, he said probably the most touching and sweetest words any actor has said about his kids. All these years, all the tears saying goodbye at airports as I headed off to do yet another movie, their brave faces trying to comprehend the time that I would be away, and when I would come home, my children have always been bigger than the movies. It's because of them that I've been able to do what I love. Looking back at his long and full life, Costner only prays for one thing: to be able to raise his kids and to stay with his family as long as possible. Thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel, and as always, thanks for staying awesome.